Injuries, unfortunately, is the number one thing to talk about when it comes to the Dolphins team. I mean, I'm staring at the list right now on my laptop, and like it's literally
It's not
taking
good.
up my entire page. This is list. This is
Yeah.
the list. My entire page. The injury that obviously comes to the forefront most is Tyreek Hill, who was added today. Ian Rappaport saying it's really up in the air as to whether he plays. There's a good chance that he may not play. He's on the injury report as we see with the jersey right here. Javon Holland, Alec Ingold, Robert Jones, Raheem Mostert, River Craycraft, Xavier Howard, Cater Koo, Nick Needham, Jalen Ramsey, Cam Smith, Jalen Waddle, Connor Williams, David Long. So a lot of good players are on the injury report. The ones that did not practice were Tyreek Hill, Javon Holland, Alec Ingold, Robert Jones, and Raheem Mostert. David Long actually was a full participant, but he is still on the injury list. The rest of those were limited in some capacity. Like he mentioned, Xavier Howard, Cater Koo, Nick Needham, Jalen Ramsey, Cam Smith, outside of Eli freaking Apple, our entire quarterback squad is on the injury report.
It's a good thing they don't have any receivers. I mean, they have Kendrick Bourne, but
It just would make sense that Eli Apple.
Burrow.
It would just make sense that Eli Apple's the one that's healthy.
What's funny is like, so we were discussing some things in another chat and talk about trades. We'll get to that in a little bit, but I was like, I'll give you Eli Apple and a third for this player, and he's like, I'll take a fourth instead of that. I'm like, I'll give you a fourth just to take Eli Apple. Yeah, I very much.
What's up, Rodolfo?
Yeah,
It's a weird time right now.
What's up, Rodolfo?
The media is loving to turn their head at the Dolphins, and it makes sense. But as much as I don't want to make excuses, part of the game on Sunday, part of the loss was due to the injuries. It's not the just straight up reason that we lost, but if we're close to 100%, like they were able to get Devontae Smith, who they thought was going to be out, Lane Johnson, who they thought was going to be out. They got Darius Slay, who was like on the fence of playing. Like they got all those guys back. Our guys who were close to playing or not playing, pretty much all didn't play. So this week, I mean, who are the guys that you feel best about playing on Sunday? Do you have the injury list in front of you?
I do. Alec Ingold,
he just keeps finding a way to play. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in a boot on like on Wednesday and still played on Sunday, so I think he'll play.
Dog.
Rob Jones, that wasn't injury related, so he'll play.
Yeah.
Mostert, I think will go. Craycraft, I don't think they're activating him this week.
Doubt that.
I feel good about Hader playing because he came up with a neck injury last Friday. And played.
Yeah, he was still good to go.
Know that and David Long. Gee. So I feel good about like 3 or 4 of the 15 players we have on. Because like I told you, like you were more confident than I am that Xavier Howard is going to play. I'm like I think that he's more so leaning towards not playing.
And what we said on the phone, or actually when you were over here earlier today, was you said on the basis of Connor Williams re-aggravated his groin injury, and we've seen him now miss, 2-3 games? He's missed, 4 total games this season, or gotten hurt in 4 total games this season?
So he's missed part of one game, but he missed 3 total. He got injured at the end of the Broncos game, missed the Bills game.
Yeah, okay, that sounds about right.
Yeah, and then came back, injured himself again, in was it the Giants or Panthers game? Finished that one out, but then was out for the Panthers and the last one.
Yeah, so the Giants game. So do we think Ramsey comes back this week?
Rodolfo says he thinks he's gonna play. I think there's a good possibility. I'm kind of leaning if it's 50-50, I'm going to lean towards the 50 that he plays.
Okay.
I don't think Nick Needham plays on the basis of they opened up his practice window and he hasn't been anything more than limited. Now, if he does ramp up to full participation by Friday, I think if he's a full participation in Friday's practice, I think he plays. Other than that, it's gonna be a rough one. All all our corners except Eli Apple.
It's true.
Oh
It's
man.
it's
I mean, technically Perry Nickerson too, but
who
that he
who
was on the Jets. He was our highest graded defensive player last week.